There's a new tribal chief in town. But who is the new tribal chief? That's the question. Is it Solo Sikoa? Friday Night Smackdown on April the 12th. If you didn't see it, it was a new era of the Smackdown, and it's a new era of the bloodline. Solo Sikoa made sure that you and I knew it. He's not listening to Paul Heyman anymore. Paul Heyman came out and tried to say the bloodline is going to have accountability for their losses at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns losing to Cody Rhodes, and Paul Heyman saying Roman Reigns lost because he wanted revenge on Seth Rollins. Long story short, Solo wasn't having any of it, and he said losing needs repercussions. He looked at his brother, Jimmy Uso, gave him a hug. I love you, Jimmy. And then proceeded to turn his back on his brother. And as soon as he did, a hooded figured man jumped in the ring. The bloodline loved the hood. They love hoodies. I mean, I'm going to get me a hoodie with the bloodline on it. They love hoodies. Anyways, Tama Tonga came in the ring. Japan Pro Wrestling star, newest member of the bloodline, and absolutely destroyed Jimmy Uso. I was in shock. Everybody was in shock. I'm like, who? Listen, who is this? Now I know, because he annihilated him, and then he held him up for Solo Sikoa to annihilate him with Samoa spike after spike after spike. Poor Jimmy Uso. And Paul Heyman's in the corner just crying. Like, don't do it. Please save the man. Save him. He didn't do it. Put a chair in the corner. Ran from turnbuckle to the corner. Took out his brother. And then Paul Heyman went to call Roman Reigns. Didn't even get to finish. Solo Sikoa smashes the phone. So, the question is, if Roman Reigns is not the tribal chief, who is? And to make matters worse, I'm going to call him Mr. Tonga. He needs to be called Mr. Did you see what he did to Jimmy? Later on in the show, he goes to Mr. Heyman and he says, orders from the tribal chief. And then Solo walks up to Mr. Heyman, fixing his thumb. So who is the tribal chief? Now, there's some theories out there, and I like the theory. I don't think it's Solo Sikoa. Not quite yet. That's the easy scenario. I think it's The Rock. I think it's the final boss, and these are the little seeds to have your Rock versus Roman Reigns match. And we're going to have, slowly but surely, we're building up Roman Reigns and the Usos getting back together to have their part of the bloodline. And then The Rock is going to have his part of the bloodline. And we have seen the theories out on the internet. And I think it's going to be beautiful. I think it's going to be a good feud. Roman is organically going to become a good guy again. I don't think it's going to be the corny good guy like he was earlier. I think it's going to be a more aggressive good guy, a more aggressive baby face. But we'll get there. But I think that's the way they're rolling. We're going to see how this plays out. It's going to be quite interesting to see this bloodline story unfold. So you tell me, what do you think is going on with the bloodline? I love the way it's rolling. It was the best non-wrestling segment on SmackDown. It was. Everybody that said the bloodline was boring, they always have something up their sleeve. And Roman Reigns wasn't even involved. Just think when he comes back, how interesting it's going to get. That's it. If you're here this long, consider hitting that subscribe button, turning on your notifications, Hey, it's free and it helps a lot. Like the video, that really helps as well. And until next time, I'll see you on the other side. Peace.